What is up, everybody? This is Tallyboy719. Read the hat, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
See what I mean? And this is my guest for today, VSA Chxcky. What is up, my boy?
Yo, what is up? My name is
Man,
VSA
nothing much,
Chxcky.
man.
You feel
That's
me?
right, my boy. When's the last time? When did we do our? When did we do our interview last year? It was
It's like two years, right? 1 or 2 years ago.
something like that, man. I think it was last year, but I mean, I like to think it was last year.
Yeah, right.
It feels so long.
Right,
How has your life been going?
man. It's been all over the place, but it's been good.
I bet, my boy. Man, so how is the music career going right now?
It's going good. Like I'm working like on hella shit. Like I'm busier now, but a bunch of experiences. But
Really?
it's crazy how shit goes, bro.
Right? I thought
Yeah.
what I was experiencing in high school was a lot. And I just graduated, and it's been like 3 years now, and it's just like, dang. I'm still experiencing stuff, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's crazy.
It is
Pretty crazy. I was like, this is what an old man feels like. I'm just kidding. You said that you were working on music, but you've been busy at the same time. So,
Yeah.
what can you tell us about your upcoming music?
So far I got like 15 unreleased songs, and I was planning on dropping like EPs and shit, like monthly
Oh, man.
EPs, or like keep doing consistent with the singles, like push hella music videos and just like market my shit more. So
That's right, man.
like
So,
I
how are
just
you marketing your music?
like I'm marketing it through SoundCloud, YouTube, and then Instagram. Like I'm understanding how that shit goes, so my shit's been growing, and then just keep moving forward, you know?
That's right, man. Because I see that you've been getting a little bit more movement, man. I think it was because of the promotion that you're doing, especially like on social media like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, stuff like that. So that's kind of pushing you out more. And a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, listening to you. And it's
Mhm.
crazy that there are a lot of rappers coming out of just Storm Lake.
Mhm.
And not just Storm Lake, but it's like probably the biggest one here in Iowa. But that's pretty dope, man. I congratulate you on that, marketing your music. And you've been getting bigger, man. You've been, releasing music videos, and that's fire. Like you said, you were working on music. When do you think you will release the next project?
Hmm. I really don't know. Like, if I could really just drop a project right now, like I have the songs for it, but I'm not trying to I'm not trying to push it all at once. Like I'm trying to make it like, cause I feel
Like
like
separated?
I feel like each song has potential in its own way. So me pushing it one by one is gonna go farther compared if I push all those, at the same time.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad that you said that, because actually, I did that for like 1 year, and then I barely had any content to release after that year, because I was just releasing, and I was not putting in the work in the studio. So that was like, dang, you know what I mean? So like in 2020, I recorded over 40 songs, I think. I was constant here in the studio, but in my garage, but hey, I call it the studio, right? But I recorded over like 40 songs in 2020.
I'll still respect my roots.
And I'd release them in like throughout 2020 and 2021. And there are some songs that, haven't come out because I just didn't want to release them anymore. But that's what I did. And in 2022, I barely had any music. You know what I mean? And then I think that's pretty cool that what you're doing, because it's like very consistent. You're spreading them out more. You'll probably wait a month or two, and then you release another song, and people will be like going crazy for it. Sometimes there are rappers that have that gift where you'll release it almost every day, and people will still keep listening to you. But there are some artists that keep releasing them. It gets boring after, and it's just like, I don't want to listen to them anymore. But I like your strategy, man. I really like your strategy.
Like I feel like compared like how I was last year, like you said, just keep making more and pushing it out there. I feel like now I just think about it like in a business type of way, like actually like appreciate the song itself and like, you know, and just keep pushing it.
I recently saw that you have 2 music videos, right?
Yeah, two.
I think it was 2. It wasn't more than 2, right? It was just 2.
I have 3 actually. If I have
Okay.
one on Shine's channel.
Oh, that's right. Another level. And you know what? That song, I'm gonna give it promotion right here, man. That song is very underrated. I have no idea why people are not listening to that song. Another level. Shouts out to Shine, to Sunny, man. Both of you did good on that song. And the other 2 music videos, the beat production was so different. What made you go from It's Deeper Than Rap to 99 Problems and 99 Solutions? Because I saw the beat production and it was totally different vibe, totally different style, if you will. You know what I mean? So what made you change to the beats?
I feel like since I always listen to music like Detroit music or West Coast music, like that's why I always like stuck to those 2. But I still make West Coast music, like that's what I started with and that's what I listen to. But I just want to be like more versatile, you know, like you can't just put me like in this category because I feel like I can do more, you know.
What do you think of the labeling of artists, like of rappers and singers? What do you think of that labeling? Because sometimes we'll like labeling, like they'll put you in like a certain community, basically.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I can't remember if I asked you that question in the first interview that we did, but if I did ask you that, do you still have the same answer, or would you like, or did you change?
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's some artists that, let's just say Chicano rappers.
Yeah.
Some rappers don't like to be categorized, as you might say, like as a Chicano rapper, just a rapper, right? But there are some that are actually so proud of it that, you know, they're proud of being called Chicano rappers. So what is your opinion on that?
I mean, if they call me Chicano Mexican rapper, I really don't mind. Like that's my race, right? So I really don't mind. But I feel like when you put it like that, like I feel like it's just that certain community, because I feel like other communities listen to my shit too. You know, it's not just Mexicans. Like it's also like Morenos and Asians, and you know the shit goes on. But
That's right, man. And that's actually good how you put it. Like not just one race listens to me. It's a lot of races, you know. And I have seen that. I have seen that a lot of races, like especially like on SoundCloud. What's it called, on Instagram? They've been following you. They've been keeping up with your music, especially on SoundCloud, man. If you look at the comments, you know, they'd be like, man, you dropped another one. And you open up their profile, they're a totally different race. They're a totally different, they speak a different language. Maybe they're from a different country, different origin. And that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool that you said, not just one race listens to me. It's a lot of races. So that's pretty cool what you said, man.
Oh, yeah. I got a show coming up this Saturday in Spencer.
I was going to say that, man, because I saw that poster. There's a lot of artists. It's Chubb 712 Boss, you, VSA, what was his name? Angel Ibarra, all these other rappers from here and from different places, man. So when is that date again?
It's on June 4th, Las Margaritas.
June 4th, Las Margaritas. That's a bar, right?
Yeah, it's a bar.
It's a bar. Okay, so June 4th, Las Margaritas bar in Spencer, Iowa. Anybody who is interested, man, just go ahead. I'll VSA, if you can give me the information to the place. If like there's gonna be like if there's gonna be a charge, just shoot me the information after. I'll post it in the description for anybody that is interested. So yeah, that's pretty dope, man. And it's not just you performing; it's a lot of artists performing. So I think that's pretty cool. Speaking about other artists, you have any more music coming out with different artists?
Yeah, I do. I have coming up with Lil Jodeci. I don't know if you know her.
I've heard of him. Yeah, yeah. I've seen him in the videos and the, in the stories and stuff like that.
I have like 2 songs with her and her homie Stacks Baby. I have more coming with Shine. I got I'm working with Blue Jay, Chubbs, Golden Element, hella people, like people outside, Sioux City artists, people from Mason, like just like I made like hella connections and like it's getting everywhere, So the list goes on.
That's a lot of movement. I was gonna say, I was like, Mason, Sioux City, all these artists from Storm Lake. I was like, dang, man, you're on fire, man. But that's dope, man, and that's what I like to hear, man. A lot of artists working together instead of going against each other, which I gotta say, I kind of did that before, but right now it's just like I have a whole different perspective on music. Work with you can, with who you can as well. Like if there's another artist that wants to push you more out there, go ahead. And if you don't want to, well then, all right then. No one's obligating you. But that's pretty dope, man. You say there are more rappers in Mason, in Sioux City, Iowa, and they're all performing at the Spencer concert, right?
The ones performing at the Spencer, they're from some are from Mason, some are from Esterville, and the other ones are from like Des Moines and shit.
And so there are a lot of rappers that I have not heard about that come from Iowa.
Yeah,
man, I thought
it's a crazy. Like when I just seen that shit, like you just see it, like. Yeah, like
for real, man.
Not like the only person there. Like there's more. Like there's other in line.
For real, man. I remember freaking high school, man. I thought it was just the trend in the school, right?
Yeah.
That's what I saw it as. And then I got out of high school, and then I meet all these other artists that are like, dang, they're not my age, They're from, they graduated a long time ago. I know some old people that rap, and I'm like, they got bars. And then it started off, okay, Storm Lake, it's having that trend. And I hear that there are some rappers in Denison. I hear that there are some rappers in Sioux City. I did not know about Esterville. I did not know about Mason. And Des Moines, well, I'm not surprised because, after hearing all that, I'm like, well, I kind of do see it now. So
I dropped a song yesterday with my boy Shine. It's called
dang.
Easy. But I'm going to wait a little while and I'm going to release. I still haven't decided, but it's like this. It's called, one of them is called Spanglish Flow. Like I'm going to be performing it too, but like if I do release it, I'm going to release it with a music video with it.
Okay.
Or the other one is just called Demon Time. Like it's just like just a song, It goes hard though.
And like you said, Spanglish, that is another question that I asked Game Dog that I just interviewed now. Do you think you can rap better in Spanish or in English?
I feel like there's nothing. Like I feel like it's the same.
The same.
Because when I first started rapping, I started writing in Spanish, and then I started rapping in English.
All right then. So okay, then that's pretty dope, man. Yeah, that's kind of how I started off a little bit.
Yeah. So I feel like I wouldn't say like which one is easier, but they're both good, like to experiment with,
Oh yeah, that's a good thing that you said, man. It's good to experiment with not just language wise, but like different styles, like what you did with It's Deeper Than Rap, and then you went to 99 Problems and 99 Solutions. That's a totally different style, totally different vibe, and that's I think that's pretty cool, man. This is a good stopping point for today, and God willing, we'll do another part, a little bit later, and we're gonna spread this out a little bit. We'll probably wait a few months, maybe even a year, if it's possible, and then we can see how much has progressed, if you will. You know what I mean? So we can see your music, we can see your music videos. Anybody that has not checked VSA Chxcky out, go ahead and listen to him. He's on SoundCloud. I'll post the links on the description. As same as I'm gonna do with every artist that I'm gonna be interviewing from now on. So anybody out there that hasn't checked him out, go ahead and check him out. If you listen to Spanish, English, I don't care if you don't care, you know, just go ahead and search him up or click the link in the description. And I think we're out.
All right, see you, bro. Appreciate it, for real.